Hello, hello. Pond. Hello, Chihuahua. Pond. Fish. The pond is now open for the stream. Hello, Emma. Can't say but hello. If you're still here, I don't know if you are. Hello, and hello, Danny. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but the EPs got me. The EPs really got me, and they got me a bit more than normal. I got a standing desk on Wednesday, and when it arrived, my girlfriend pulled it in because I didn't wake up to the door, and then that woke me up, and then we both couldn't sleep. And so we had gone to bed at 8 in the morning because we both work overnights, and the desk came at 10 a.m. And we both were up for the next 12 hours and then managed to have a nap before going to work. But we were both very tired. By the time we got home from work that morning, we were both like, wow, sleepy. Time to sleepy and die. So I was like, I'm not streaming tomorrow. But here we are today. Streaming, finally. Again, I return to my people. I suppose. I don't know. But yeah, hello. How's everybody been doing? Other than existing? Maybe? I don't know. If you've been existing, that's fine too. Yeah, I'm really excited about my standing desk. And that's about all new for me, other than I finished the entire first chapter of my comic. It's done. I don't need to touch it anymore, other than to do like webtoon stuff. And I've done 4 or 5 pages of the second chapter. So things are moving. 93 months. That's just crazy. That shit is crazy. Hello, 93 months, and you get some avocado toast. I hope you like avocado toast. I know you like toast, so I hope you like it with avocado and pico salsa. This shit's delicious. I like toast. Yeah, let's go. Toast is peak toast. Peak. But I prefer mine with just butter and salt. No avocado, no pico salsa, not a little bit of lime. Avocado katsu. Some days I do the call to rebrand to avocado, as in like avocado, is strong, very strong, because I don't know. It's just got white cat girl energy. It seems a bit more fitting. But then I'm like, I don't want to rename everything that I own, not my entire existence again. You know, but maybe I'll do it. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I won't be the Soren stream anymore. I'll be the avocado. Oh, but it's art time, which means I'm gonna put my desk up. The chat is going to go up. Uppies. When I hit the right button, it's uppies. Oh, it turns them. Oh, my cords. I was wondering why my one monitor would always straighten when I would whatever. I would like I would raise my desk. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. There's cords wrapped around it that were getting like pulled a bit. Rebrand back to Plaguey for My Little Plaguey. No, I don't want to go back to Plaguey. I'll be avocado. I have a standing desk, but I've just not been using the standing feature. Oh no. Chihuahua bought a really expensive normal desk. Wow. This shit's expensive, by the way. Like, I like it. It's a good desk. It's very solid and heavy. But my god, are these expensive. I'm gonna move over to the art now. Yeah, Lamal, yeah. I kind of like it. I bought it because I had neck pain. So to illustrate on this, I had neck pain. I don't know if you can hear it. I need to get a new mic arm. That's next on my I need to buy things list, because now my mic. So when I got my last, I had this desk for a few years, and like, not the standing desk, but this old IKEA desk for a few years, and I wanted like a smaller desk, like not smaller, like but like the desktop to not be as big, so I could bring my Cintiq closer, and also I wanted an L shape, so I would stop twisting my back, because I'm a dumbass. So then Tara bought me this desk back in December, and it was like this L shape. It had these risers, and I thought it looked really cool, and it had lights. Oh my god, it had lights and a power bar in it. Oh my god, it was great. And then since then, I've been like having until I got like an arm for my main monitor, which involved me having to buy a new fucking monitor. I've been having like, I had pain that was just like going down like my spine, and it was like radiating out, and that shit, I was like, this is not okay. This is not good, because I couldn't sleep. But then, if I was not in the perfect drawing position, of which I could not find because it seemed to change regularly, I would have pain pretty much like here and here and like into my shoulders every time I drew. So every day, I just had this awful pain right here, and then my eyes hurt too. So it was like that every day of my life. So anyways, I got a standing desk because I took my old desk back as well, because I still had it. We didn't get rid of it. The really long one. So now I have a standing desk, and then I get a whole like traditional space desk over on my other side, which is my old desk, and my tower that for my computer is not on the floor anymore. And my cat is not going to attempt to turn it off every day. Unreal. Just get a regular desk and put some cheap car jacks. Bam, one standing desk. See, the thing is like, a standing desk has a motor in it, so it can go between standing and sitting. That's why it's expensive. I got my desk for free. Someone threw it away. It's pretty shit, TBH. That's fair. That's so fair. Why break why get a new one if it's not broken, right? My thing was like, it's not like my old desk was bad, but I had it for like 8 years at that point. And I sat like a dingus. I have a drawing of it somewhere. But basically, let me just make a new canvas. My Cintiq was here, and and my main monitor was here with my keyboard. And I would like reach over, and like my legs would be like this. And I would be like, I must yap with my besties, you know, instead of just like scooting over. Like, why scoot when you can twist? And then on my back, I would be like, oh wow, there's this pain that's like right here. And that was more manageable than the neck pain. I would like to mention, I would take that back. I would take my twisting pain over my neck pain any day. Also, standing's good for you after sitting for so many hours, so it's kind of nice. Car jacks don't use electricity. It's manual, so bam, save on buying a pricey desk and the electric bill. I don't pay my own electricity. I would just like to say that. My landlord does. Alright, so we're gonna do the colors on this. This is a cover for a book. Emma's book. Emma's second book volume. And then there's donuts. Rainbow Warriors, yes. So I've drawn the cover for the first book. You can read the first book on Royal Road, and I'm gonna drop it in chat. Let me just get over and do that. So now, instead of twisting, I just jump between my monitors. And I get so many steps. I need to get like an anti-fatigue mat. And I'm considering getting a desk mat. I don't really need the desk mat, but I kind of want the desk mat. I spent all this money and make it look fancy. Did I post? Okay, yes, I did post it at this one. So if anyone's interested Emma wrote, this is the first volume. I don't know if the other volumes are on Royal Road yet, but you can read Rainbow Warriors Book 1, Green Means Go by Emma, who is in chat. Yeah, and I did the cover. The cover is not I haven't posted the cover yet. I will in about a month. But yeah, I did that. Also, so when I'm on the wrong layer. When I ordered my standing desk, I put the wrong, I forgot to put my unit number for my apartment, and I ensued panic. But it all worked out in the end. I messaged customer service 2 minutes after ordering because I realized I didn't do that. And when they answered me a while later, it was just, you're shit out of luck, kiddo. And then FedEx called me and was like, we tried to deliver your package, but we didn't have an apartment number. And I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. Thank God FedEx. Actually, for once in my life, thank God FedEx. Holy shit. I'm gonna make my desk so cool. The other thing is that, I sit a lot. Like, I sit down and I'm like, ooh. I'll get up later and then I just don't. So then my legs get really cold. Because my chair cuts off the circulation of my legs a little bit. So I should get a new chair as well. But I managed that one a little bit better. So I'm hoping that with standing more, I can have warmer legs. The dumbass is like degenerate. Oh, working on this at work. And it's so much easier to do flats at my desk. Holy shit. Also, not to give any false promises, but potentially having a standing desk will make certain things easier, like streaming for longer periods of time. Because there's a point, at least on my old desk, where I would be like, I really don't want to be sitting here anymore. Like I would be like, okay, it's time to end this stream right now, because I want to get up. Like, I'm uncomfortable. So now I can just stand up. I can just stand up, bro. We can just stand up. So I play Ghost Trick on Sunday. We can just stand the fuck up, bro. Never been as so excited about standing in my whole life. That's because it's the cape. I thought that was background. Ah! If you stand for nothing, what will you fall for? Oh! What a peak line, though. Like, legitimately, what a peak line. It's so good. You stand for nothing, Bert. What will you fall for? Gosh. Peak. I need to listen to Hamilton. If I wouldn't get copyright struck, we'd listen to Hamilton right now because I'm streaming on YouTube. Though we could stop streaming on YouTube. then we were free. Fish. I don't know if there's a way to like remove the audio from VODs for YouTube. I haven't really looked into that. That was kind of like an oversight when I was like, I'm gonna multi-stream onto YouTube as well. That's just something I haven't looked into. Every time I'm like, I gotta do this for the stream, it just never happens, right? Like, we need to make a new, I've been thinking about what to do for the next OC creation stream. And, I have ideas, but I'm like, when am I even gonna do this? Oh my god. My brain is just full of Twilight. Bro, has anyone seen all the Twilight movies here? Because we saw, oh my god, we watched New Moon the other day, and that was ass. Like, legitimately such an ass movie. Oh my god. But it was so good. New Moon was so bad. It sure was. Like that, I don't even remember if the book was that, like, disorientating to read. Like, holy shit. It's been so long. It's been, like, decades since I read the books. I think I would watch Twilight, like, more willingly, like the first movie. But if anyone was like, hey, do you want to watch New Moon? I'd be like, no. No. Noah, thank you. I hope the next 3 movies are just as, like, random bullshit go. This morning, we were coming up from work, and the weather was like, there's a 30% chance of rain, and we both were like, oh, it's gonna be like spitting, you know, like a little bit of a drizzle. Anyways, it was pouring, and it started pouring when we were done our shifts, and when we got home, we were just drenched. My coat is still wet. And I'm so glad I brought my coat with me. And it was like, damn, and it was just like unrelenting. It like would not stop. Hello, Cecil, welcome. Welcome to the standing stream. Are you standing? It's time to do some stretching. Touch your toes. Let's go, chat, touch your toes. I'm gonna touch toes right there. Bam. Fish. I've done enough of that today. Too much stretching. Hello, Ayame. Welcome. Hello, 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 hello. So you touch those toes, but you hate toes on the community OC? I absolutely do, but you know what? I've also given the community OC a little bit of love. One of them, not Erobo, but one of them is in my comic on the very first page. Standing, not stretching. Both of those things are good though. You guys, we gotta get into like chair yoga. I keep getting ads for it because I get like, I play this game on my phone and sometimes like I'm not paying for shit, so I get like ads that are like asking me a survey and I'll enter just like it has just like bubbles to click, and sometimes I'm a 60-year-old man and sometimes I'm a married 20-year-old woman, who knows. But I think last time I put in that I was like a really old lady, so I keep getting really old lady ads, and it's like I keep getting like chair yoga for like women in their menopause. I don't we should do some chair yoga. If no one wants to stand up. I got more people to like beta read my old my flatted color chapter. That doesn't make sense. My first 3 chapters, I got people to read them this week again. Well, in the last week, not this week. I don't. Yeah, Sunday night. I was big and brave. I got big and brave and strong, and I sent people my chapters with just flat colors, so they weren't done, but I got some feedback, and it was mostly positive, and I'm always like scared. I'm like, oh, they're gonna rip me apart, they're gonna tell me that it's trash, that it's stupid, that it's hard to follow, blah 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 blah, and I'm just kind of crying, and I'm like, I'm being meaner to myself than anybody else is mean to me. Ba, 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 da, da. Oh my god, we're finally in the Shadowbringer soundtrack. That's crazy. Off topic, but I'm drinking so much water again, I'm getting concerned. Bro is hydrated. Have you ever considered day drinking? Teo, you've drank like your entire body weight in water at this point. Holy shit. That's a lot of water, bro. Holy shit. Is this a new record, by the way? Are you gonna go for 8? It's too much. That's a lot of water, maybe. Maybe you're just catching up for all the dehydration you've had. I'm probably constantly dehydrated. I need to drink more. I'm proud of you for hydrating, but maybe you should just... Maybe you've had enough. Maybe you've had enough. 3 score wasted, 10 cast aside, 4-fold knowing and no end in sight. Tired of being too hydrate. Gonna start dehydrate out of spite, yes. I'm tired of hydrate. Fuck this. Why do I need water to exist? What did water ever do for me other than try and drown me? There was a day I was coming home from work and I was like walking home, walking home. Oh my god, a 5 stream streak. That's crazy. Some of you got crazy stream streaks. Danny's probably at some ridiculous number right now, and that's crazy. Because sometimes I stream in the middle of the night, and that's when, like, they're sleeping, or supposed to be sleeping. Sometimes people just wake up and they're like, oh boy, Soren streaming, and that's really interesting. One brings shadow, one brings the light. Chapter we've yet to write. Nothing denied. I miss Shadowbringers. I hope Evercold is just as cool. Look at that fish! Like he has a giant sail on his head. Time to replay it. True. I wish. I ain't got that in me. I ain't got that dog in me. I'm sorry. People who replay their games are stronger than I. I don't do that. There's very few games I've ever replayed, and that's like Nier Automata, Final Fantasy 16, Kingdom Hearts 2. And there's one more. I know there's one more and I'm missing it. Residents of Fate. Those ones. Those 4. Games just take too long, and then I get bored because I'm like, I know all the plot twists. I'd love to play Shadowbringers again with no memory of Shadowbringers. I'm too lazy to spend money, so I've been replaying through Shadowbringers on my any alts to the point where I perma have the Shadowbringers wiki open to know how many quests between dungeons. Oh my god. I think I would hate to be a new player today, just simply because, like, there's such a different experience between playing content when it's new and when it's old. Like, getting your ass handed to you in Mount Gulg is completely different today than it was back in Shadowbringers, yeah. Kids these days don't have to deal with Thunder God Sid, okay? Ruining your alliance. You're just like, I just need 1 coin, sir. Can I have 1 coin? And he goes, fucking die. Get your ass handed to you at Mount Gulg? You used to. That first pull really fucking sucked. And it was really, like, on content. The thing is, like, now, that doesn't happen, right? That doesn't happen anymore. You don't have the, like, wow, is the first pull going to be bad? Or the last pull. The last pull, too. Depending on how crazy that tank is gonna be. Like, not even crazy, just depending on, like... Well, yeah, can the tank mitigate? And also, is anyone gonna LB? That first pull still sucks, by the way. It does, but it doesn't suck as much as it used to. Maybe because I get tanks with barely any armor. Yeah. It's like, the game used to kind of, like, not, I'm guessing that in general, it didn't really kick your ass, but it's just like, everyone's just, like, gotten so used to, like, certain mechanics and stuff, or, like, the job design has improved so much, or, like, the fight encounters have improved, or been altered, and it's just like, oh, these don't hurt the same way they used to, or they've been adjusted, you know, like when we got the stat squish and stuff. Things have been adjusted, and now they're easy peasy. Because I get tanks with barely any armor. This is just a random question, but, like, when you're playing, are your alliance raids, like, yappy? Like, are they just having a chill time? Because I've been helping Tara do her, relic, and every time we queue into alliance roulette, almost every roulette is, like, having a grand old time. Like, in the alliance chat, like, yeah, people are dying because they're chatting, like, and it's so funny. It's so different because, like, when I would run alliance every day, people were just, like, in there to grind, and I'm like, I get that, but I'm kind of having fun being a casual yapper at the end of the day. I can push my Picto through, and the tank, God bless their soul, pop the invul, and that was it for the first pull. No, my alliance raids, nobody says a word. Oh my god. That's crazy. This must be a me thing. I'm just in the alliance raids that are yappy. Everyone just wants to yap. My friend got in an alliance raid yesterday for Crystal Tower where someone was spamming the chat. And it was so, like, ridiculous. Like, absurd amount of spam. And I hope someone reported them. Like, holy shit. Spam! I love spam, though. Spam's delicious. I think we're having spam tonight. I love spam. Teo, you should have spam to counteract all of that water. This does have something to do with water. Because water follows salt. And maybe you're so thirsty, but your water just can't get out, you know? Spam 6-7% water, by the way. Oh my god, yes it is. I love 6-7. It's so brain dead. It's so dumb. It's so stupid, as the kiddos would say. Stupid. When I first had spam, I was like, bro, that shit is weird. Like, I got food aversions to things. I tried lobster for the first time, like 2-3 weeks ago. Why is that shit so expensive? It's not that good, okay? Can we talk about that? That shit tastes like discount chicken. Like the most watered down chicken. And I know you're supposed to cover that shit in butter. But why don't you just eat a stick of butter or cover your chicken in butter? That would be cheaper. Like, I'm appalled. I was getting ready to transcend, like, have, like, the best food ever. And it's just watered down chicken. Because we made lobster out to be a luxury commodity when it's slightly worse fish meat. Yeah! Bro, salmon tastes better. Like, holy shit. It's like, I made shrimp a few months ago and I didn't like it. Like, it was fine, but after a bit I was like, I also might have overcooked it. And stuff. But then, like, I went to Red Lobster with some coworkers. That's not where I had lobster. And they made fun of me because I'm like, I have like a aversion to fish. Not like always, but like a lot of times. Like, especially like, you know, like, I don't know. I would eat a salmon fillet, I think. But the Red Lobster doesn't have that. And I'm like, I had shrimp one time. But like, battered shrimp feels like it's cheating. Because you're not like tasting shrimp. You're tasting like batter and butter. And it just feels like you might as well just eat batter and butter. And you would save so much money. You could make batter balls or something. Eat a stick of butter, you say, right on. I mean, if you want to have the lobster experience, you know, eat a stick of butter, melt it or something, you know, and then just slurp it up. People also buy lobster live for about $60. That's just crazy. I could never. That's just not good enough. That's just not good enough. Then you gotta kill that shit yourself. I mean me, not me. No matter how much I hate lobster, I don't think I could kill a lobster. I just think that shit's ridiculous. I was trying to explain to my coworker without being like rude about it, because I was like, I had lobster, because she tried to tell me that a tuna melt would be really good, and I'm like, bro, what do you mean we canned tuna? That stuff is stinky. It's tanky. People do by boiling it, bro. I'm not buying something live to kill it. I'm not that sadistic. Okay, I like to buy my food killed by somebody else, so I don't have to do it. Okay, I can't take that little guy's life to eat him. He'll become a pet very quickly, and I'll be like, well, he's once he passes, we eat him. Once he passes, he's dead, and then that's when the bacteria sets in. Not too much on tuna melts. I smell like a can of tuna and I'm like, ugh. And I've had like, one time when I was a kiddo, my mom like made like tuna fillet things. I don't know exactly what you'd call it. And I was like, I vividly remember sitting there and what it looked like and eating like a little bit of it and being like, no. And that's where my food aversions exist. When I went to Red Lobster, bro, I was like, I wanted to get like crab pasta, and then they were like, oh, we don't have any, and I'm like, ah, fuck. What do I do now? I'm coming to your house with cat safe tuna. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I guess I'm gonna eat it. I need to open my thing. I don't remember a certain... If you can't hear me, it's because I've walked behind my mic now. Because I have freedom of movement. Not being contained to a chair anymore. I'm free! Okay, there we go. Also, apparently Lobster Anywhere is a real website and it's $44. That's just crazy, bro. I like look at prices of just meat in my grocery store and I'm like, bro, I would not pay any more than this. I mean, I'm already upset about paying the amount that it is. Like, that shit is crazy. That's just so expensive. What do you mean it's like $8 for some chicken breast? Like, bruh, that shit used to be like 3 for 20 or something. Some before COVID or during COVID. Gosh, the economy. I keep walking away because I have a drink, but it's very far away. The one problem with the standing desk setup is I don't have anywhere to put a drink, and it's on my other desk, and so I have to walk over and drink, which is pretty good. I went to Wine Co for ground beef, and it's at $8, and that's the cheapest. Oh my god, what's that converted? 8 USD to CAD. Yeah, that's about how much we pay for ground beef normally. I don't know. We go grocery shopping on a day where my work does a big discount for employees. So I get a little bit of a discount on my food. We like set it up that way. And then my therapist, okay, my therapist will be like the next one is on the 18th. When I get a good little discount for groceries. And my therapist last month was like, well, what if we did our next session on the 18th of August? And I was like, yeah, sure, certainly that won't be the day. And then it's the day. And she just has like this sixth sense where this is the third time she's picked the day. And then she could pick any day, but she picks the discount day. And I'm like, bro, I'm so tired. I'm gonna message her and be like, can we change it? The huge ground beef, it's anywhere from 16 to 22. Oh my gosh. That shit's so food is so expensive. We should all just be like Teo and eat toast. Might be the way to go. Sometimes 26. Ugh. I'm gonna give this like a green background because they don't fight in like. I want to make it like desaturated green. Too desaturated. Yeah, that should be. Maybe a little more to the gray. No, maybe a little more to the green. Yeah, because blue and yellow makes green. Did you guys know that? And I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. Well, for 1 second, I'm just gonna go. I just need to check on something. I'm right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I brought my capybara out here, and he just fell over. How dare! Is this song pre-Save Gilmore? I forgot. Let's listen to it again. I think this is I think this is fuck. I can't remember the area outside of Gilmore. I think that's what it is. Because the song changes? I think. Oh, little capybara man. Yeah, this is the area outside of Gilmore. I can't remember what it's called. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, Gilmore Zone. And then I'm like it's like Gilmore Zone, not what I'm called, you know? Stuff like that. Oh, look at them, the green. We're gonna do the quick lighting on this, and then I'm gonna send it, because these are for Emma, so I need her to be like, oh yeah, I do indeed like how this is turning out, you know? Because they're her book covers. And as long as she is happy, I'm happy. Though I don't remember, is Eulmore had the same theme after you defeat Vothri? No, it has a different one. I think it's the only zone that does. Like, Eulmore and the zone outside Eulmore, I think, are the only ones that have their own. Unless this one stays. I don't remember if this one stays. I can only think of the dwarf theme when I think of Eulmore sometimes. Not the area outside of Eulmore. Almorang Night theme, my bluff, so good, and it's coming up. I would like to say Almorang is next. Like after the themes here for the area outside of Eulmore and probably Eulmore. Just called Gate Town, apparently. Is it? I thought this, like, the zone itself had a name. I'm thinking of, like, the zone outside that includes, like, the shitty towns and the dwarf area. Shadowbringers zones. Kalusia! I'm thinking of Kalusia. Okay. I think this is Kalusia's theme before you save it from the night, and I think it's the only that it and Eulmore are the only ones that get like a new theme after, I think, but maybe I'm wrong on this one. It's almost time, I think, where I'm gonna go and sit soon. I need to make a new PNG tuber. I need to have my PNG tuber reflect whether we're standing or sitting. Now that we have a standing desk. Hold. New art has been added. You must see. Okay, okay. Wait, 1 second. Drinking hydration. All right, let's see this artwork. If it loads. My internet's being real slow. Okay, we've seen the first one. Is it all these character arts at the bottom? Is that the new stuff? Wait, can I ask a question? On the VGen thing, can you like make a series of stuff and be like, these are all the designs for like these characters for the story? All the outfits. Oh my. I like that. I like the Forgiven. I see the Shadowbringers. A little bit. I don't know if that's a Common Rider thing, but these look very good. I love the Forgiven Innocence one. It's just so cozy. I'm not gonna show them all just because oh my god, VGen hates. VGen's a hater. I really like this one. I think that's so cozy. VGen doesn't let me just copy and paste. I have to like screen grab this shit. Oh, how could you do this to me, VGen? I love the like wing things. I don't know if they're actual wings for her, but the wings for Forgiving Greed. Adorable. The big fluffy coat and a turtleneck. Peak design on whoever this guy is. Peak. Literal peak. Peak. Not even like the game, just peak. And then big coats. Big coats. That's awesome. These look great. Yeah, you can make VSONAs and organize stuff based on series. Oh, okay. I haven't messed around with it enough to know that stuff. That's good to know, though. That's interesting. Interesting. These look fantastic, though. These are my two favorites. Very cozy. I like coats. I like big sweaters and coats. Big sweaters, big coats. Warm and cute. So true. Yeah, I love big fluffy coats with turtlenecks and stuff. When I was designing my characters for my comic, I was like trying to give them multiple outfits because I don't want to like draw them the same way, despite the fact that my main character is gonna look the fucking same every single time. And I was like, what could I put them in? Put them in a turtleneck. Let's go. Warm autumn colors. Yes, the warm autumn colors on this one. It's like, I don't know if these are, it's autumn. It's autumn summerish I guess they're nice. I love the oranges and the yellows and with the whites. It's yummers. It's like pumpkin spice visually for my eyes, you know. And I love pumpkin spice because I'm a white girl, you know. I'm putting my desk down. We're gonna get the chair. We're sitting now. It's a sitting stream. My legs are getting tired. I need like an anti-fatigue mat as like the next investment. Add character, then set it up for what you need. Interesting. I thought it would be like, because a lot of like character things are like, oh, this is one character per like character thing. Being able to be like, this is a series. This is like my series of characters, and then you just like dump them all in the same one. That's fantastic. I love that. That's really good. That's really good. But these all looked very good. It would take too much work to show all of them, but if anyone's in chat and wants to go see them, click on that link. They're very good. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Oh, my back just cracked. Oh, yes. Yes, queen. It can be for one character, but I've seen people do one V-Sona for multiple. That's great. That's so good. I mean, I guess it's just like how you'd use it, right? There's nothing stopping you from like naming your character like my OCs from my own universe name and then just dumping them all in there, right? Like I guess in my brain I'm just like, oh, this is one character per one thing on like Unveil. I just like how fast Unveil is, because I'm like, other sites are kind of slower, and Unveil is like, I'm always going at 120%. Let's go, baby. It saves space, yeah. I could have just uploaded all of the community OCs in one thing, be like, community OC batch 1. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, everyone gets their own. And the monotony of like having to do the same process like a dozen times. Like, ah, yes, I will type the name in. I will indeed put their basic information in. Yippee bippy. I do condense the rest of my V-Sona into one V-Sona. Okay. Amarang, let's go! Okay, I'm gonna add some lighting, and then I'll send this to Emma. She can let me know if it's good. I don't know if I want to do orange. Maybe like a blue? No. I gotta just do yellow. Like this kind of yellow. I also like VGen because of the submit fan work option, so if somebody likes your V-Sona, they get to contribute fan art pretty easily. Ooh, that's cool. I haven't used enough like character OC sites before. I had a toy house back in the day, and I always thought it would be really cool to like put my OCs up there, but I guess it's just like I'm not. I just struggle with like the investment of like setting it up and setting it up good and well, and also I hate Toy House as a platform. Like anytime someone's like, I need you to draw my character, and they send me a Toy House link, I dread that shit. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the worst experience of my life. Because it's like folders within folders, like a dream within a dream, but a folder within a folder within a folder within a folder within a folder. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Almost every other like character creator sites or like whatever, I don't know what you would call it, just character sites. I'm just gonna say character sites. They're a lot simpler and they're a lot easier to find the information. Where like the three times someone's been like, here's a VGen link, and not VGen, but that Toy House link for my character. I'm like, what am I even looking at? Why is there so much HTML? Like, I love the old like 2000s vibe of like Toy House and how you can like code it yourself and make it your own aesthetic, but like why is it so hard to navigate? People auctioning off OCs saying, give me your Toy House, girl. No. That's the okay, one thing I don't understand is like the tracking of like OC sales, you know? Like it feels so weird to me, and maybe it's just because I'm not a part of those kind of communities, but like species or like people who sell adopts and they like have a ledger, like it's fucking crypto of who owns what. Like that feels insane to me. Like you can't resell this thing and stuff like that. It's like that seems so like controlling. And I don't get it. These are made up rules. Close species adopts are a can of worms you don't want to open. Yeah, I don't. Whenever I see like drama about it, I'm just like, what do you mean you bought this character design and you can't resell it? You have to give it back? Or you can't resell it for more than you bought it for? And why are you controlling so much? Like what? I've never understood that stuff. I think that stuff's a little funky. And I'm sure there's like, I have friends who are in that space, and I just, every time they talk about it, I'm like, I don't get it. These are made up rules. These are made up rules that you guys have made because you can't let go and you want to be in control of it, but you don't actually want to say that. Like I was gonna buy one, but to buy it, you gotta join the Discord for proof. That's always crazy. It feels like a lot of them feel like mean girl clubs. And maybe they are. But, it's just, it's so weird to me. It's such a foreign concept to me as a person. I think I'm gonna up the saturation on this a little bit because it's blending a little bit in with the background, and then yeah, contrast. We love contrast in this house. Okay, some artists I see are okay with reselling, but only if you contribute more art. It's just, it seems so weird to have an if clause, you know? Like, you know? I don't know. Adopts as, like, a thing, I just never understood. But also, like, I get it, like, for people who, like, don't design their own characters and stuff, or struggle with that, maybe. it's just not for me. And then I like hear about that entire like niche subcategory of art, and I'm like, why? Like, not even like not the like the functionality of it is very cool. Like, you have artists who make designs, and especially in like the idea of like a closed species where it's kind of like an RPG kind of thing, or like an RP, whatever, or like you have these characters that you can only like acquire here, and you can like mingle with other people who also have them, and it creates its own kind of like micro economy. But then at the same time, there's so many dumbass rules. That does make more sense. People don't want you buying their stuff just to flip it for more profit and scams. I mean, the scams, yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. Make bank, I guess. I charge more. Like, if you don't want people flipping it, just charge more. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't get it. Because, like, I can't imagine, like, someone buying, like, drawing something for somebody and then being like illustrations don't have a resale value at the end of the day, just because that's what I do normally. But I can't imagine being like, you can't do anything with this without my permission to do it, and you must come back to me, even if it's 5 years from now, you know, and you have to be like, can I hang up a print? You know, I know that's not the same thing, but it's just, it feels controlling a little bit. It feels like it only exists within the box that it's being forced into. I do think adopts are neat, because I don't think too far outside the box, and there's been some banger adopts. That's fair, yeah. People make cool designs. Like, it's just character design on crack, you know? Not on crack, but like for sale. And it's very cool. I think like when I gaze into, I'm sure like 90% of them are just chill people doing chill things, but there's all these like weird rules and customs and etiquette about it, and it's just like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, it feels weird, especially because there's no like clause of how long. Like, if you're like, oh, you can't resell this for the next 6 months, please, and you agree to that, that's fantastic. But it's also like, these seem like indefinite things unless the species is dead. Which is also why, like, VGen, those kind of designs hit it in a way I can't do myself. Fair, fair, fair. I'm not a particularly good character designer either. But I mean, I think adopts are cool. It's just like, the community amount around them, I guess, is weird. Pretty sure most of the adopts I get don't have any resale clauses, or if they do, it's so lax, it doesn't matter. Not that I've sold any of the adopts. I think it's more like closed species have a lot of like more rules around them than just regular adopts do, but there could be. Pull up, I found it. Okay. Alright, let's see what's this. Okay. What is make your offer pass? Okay. Those are cute little wands. Adopt your own little undead cat girl. Is it just like the spirit thing? Allow you to create your very own. Oh, make your own. Okay, I thought it was make your offer. Make your own. You can design it yourself. What is close species? Can you freely resell a trade? There's no time limit. Just remember the official. See, that's like you're physically buying something. It seems weird. Look at the TOS. It's crazy. Okay. Let me go back there. You can resell. There's no time limit. Please follow the official. Wait, where's the TOS? There's a lot of links here. Upgrading important notes. The world on Toy House. The rules and such. Okay. Traits and rules. Okay, a mad sign. Okay, height. They're small. Cat. Seems. Paws instead of hands. Fluffy. This is too much. I would be immediately overwhelmed. Introduction. Overview. Oh god, wait. Oh wait, okay, these are just okay. Bro, why is this on Toy House? I guess I took down the Discord requirement. It used to be you needed to join the Discord. That's crazy. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna send this to Emma to be like, is it good or is it not good? And then I'm gonna move on to some donuts. Ba 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 bum. Oh, well, I'm on the fish game. Why am I in the fish game? I want to go to OBS. That's what stopped me. I'm not joining a Discord for that. Fair enough. It just, I don't know. It's weird. There's something about like the entire closed species thing that just, I'm just like, I don't vibe with this at all. Especially when things get stringent. Like if I buy something, that shit's mine. You do not retain part. Like we're trying to move away from that with video games. Why do artists get away from it? Like. Alright, it was donuts. I didn't finish this one donut sketch. Sketching donuts at work. One day we'll hold artists accountable. You know what? I have really shitty opinions about that, but I think we honestly need to. Artists can get away with artists get away with more than writers do and more than musicians do, despite being in a creative space. Like, there's so much, like, artists, visual artists make more money than writers. And we get away with so much bullshit because we complain all the time. Count your days. I think days are that we need to hold artists accountable, okay? Give me the donuts. I'm giving my cat girl the donuts. What's your favorite donut, Chad? These are like placeholder donuts. I don't mean like every artist. I just there's just a lot of like bullshit that I think we've been made, like even within the artist community there's so much bullshit in terms of like art stuff. And I think there's too much leniency. Like, it sounds such an asshole thing to say, but there's so much. The only time artists get held accountable is when they don't finish a commission after a year. And sometimes people are there to defend that too, right? Like, I dislike the fact that when there's like so many people will start commissions or stuff like that and not realize that they're starting their own small business by doing that. The song playing while people are getting eaten in the background, yeah. Also, white blue sprinkles. I like that you got a specific sprinkle color that you like. Despite the fact that sprinkles don't, well, some sprinkles have flavors, but most sprinkles don't have any flavor. That's different than, like, depending on the color. Some do, though. They must specifically be white and blue sprinkles. I can't eat chocolate sprinkles. Oh, okay. You can't have the, what is it? The Dutch bread that's just coated in sprinkles. We know Cecil's weakness. Mods, grab them. Chocolate sprinkles. Can you, like, not eat chocolate in general, then? Or is it just specifically chocolate sprinkles fuck you up? The Hagelslag. Hagelslag is the Dutch bread covered in chocolate sprinkles. And if Danny's here, they're probably like, wow, she butchered that. Akmorn. I keep reading Akmorn as Akmom. For sometimes. Yeah, but it's been a while since I did a like cat girl eats cat food thing, which is not exactly what I'm doing because there's no actual cat food here, but you guys know, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Cat girl eat food. So I was like, I'll do one of those. I'm gonna make the canvas a little smaller though. I usually do the square. I might flip this one. I like the Akimotes. There's a bunch for the 14 classes. But yeah, it's not all artists, but it's a lot of artists, and there's so much just like I hate art discourse because it like brings out the worst, you know? It brings up the things that I hate about the art community, which sucks, which is like just like no one has any agreements on anything except the fact that if you take like 5 years to finish a commission, you're kind of doing it wrong. But like there's so much like excusing of like bad behavior because it's stressful, and it's like, yeah, so is existing, like just you need to communicate with people. Send your client a little DM. It's okay. Chocolate makes me sick to my stomach. Oh my god. I had a friend like that in public school. She couldn't have milk, and she couldn't have chocolate. But she could take like the lactose pills for milk stuff at least. Donuts. Let me make the canvas a little smaller. I keep dragging it. I don't mean to. The artists who drew the outfits, they work too fast sometimes. I'll put in a commission prompt and they'll come back 3 days later with line art and rough colors. That's crazy. That's awesome though. Most people have the problem of artists working too slow. I'm like, I got a different problem. This bitch too fast. There's also another thing that I hate is like, whenever there's some kind of art discourse, not like the people aren't paying for commissions, but like anything about color, I lose my mind because it's like, y'all don't, it's like when people justify their positions by going, as an artist, and it's like, there's so many different ways to be artists that saying I'm an artist, so my opinion is incredibly justified and valid. I hate that. I hate that so much because there's so many different ways to be an artist and it's not just this one thing. You stole my colors. I didn't know the fact that that's a thing. The fact that like I hate when people talk about referencing as cheating. The whole like art fight thing. The whole art fight controversy when they were like, you can't trace 3D models and photos, whatever, and regardless of how you feel about that, the fact that it brought up referencing is cheating. And do you know how many, like, I hear people, I've never seen somebody say it, and I'm using confirmation bias right now as someone who's been, I was on DeviantArt back in like 2008, okay? I have not seen anybody say using references is cheating. I just hear people say using references is not cheating. And it's just like, who is the one guy? You know? Wait, what? Have you guys never seen, like have you seen anybody, like, ever say that using references is cheating? But, like I've never seen anybody actually say it, but ad nauseum people will repeat, using references is not cheating. And you haven't? Oh my god. It's like a thing, like it's like collective gaslighting. Not to say that it's what happened, but like so many people are just like, it's like this adage that just seems to have no like origin point. Other than like, I've heard people say using paint samples is cheating. That's crazy. I mean, references isn't cheating. I have never heard someone say using them is cheating. Right, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah, and then when the art fight thing came up, and they were like, essentially the rule was you can't trace 3D models, and you can't trace photos. That was pretty much the rule. I believe that was the rule. I don't remember if it included, like, the first rule might have included heavy referencing. But I know that it was like, you can't no tracing the 3D models. And that got people in such a tizzy. Like tracing, I get now references. Yeah, and I'm just, it's caused a whole wave on my timeline of referencing isn't cheating. And it's just like, stop getting one guide. We wouldn't have art trends without referencing. That's another thing, okay? Because art trends are such a huge... Okay, people are like, credit your artists, but artists won't credit the references. And I think that's scheming. That's deceitful. Like, there's an art trend, like someone draws something, or like there's a meme, like the hand boob thing. With the naked person who has their arms out and the shadow is casting the hand shadow over the breasts. That's an art trend. People aren't referencing or crediting the original source photo. And it's just like, that's another person in your artistic sphere, but you're not crediting them because it's an art trend. And it's just, The first few do, but once it becomes widespread, nobody does. Yeah, but they'll always be like, it's just like, I get it, but also just like, there's such a huge thing of like respecting artists and crediting artists and not stealing artists' work. But then you're basically doing that en masse. Standing cat girl's sitting right now, actually. But yeah, it's just like the one thing that just bothers me so much is that like there's such a demand for like respect to your little visual artist guys on the internet, but then we collectively don't respect other people like at all, and it hurts me. It hurts me a lot. Hi Chris, how are you? Sitting cat girl, I've been scammed. I'll stand up in like 40 minutes. I have to work tonight, so I'm shitting down for a little bit. I was standing for an hour. But that's my complaint. I wish artists would credit their references. Also, there's this whole thing of like, despite references not being cheating, people won't be like, I referenced this, and I think that's a little deceitful, deceptive as well. Not deceitful, deceptive. Yeah. I don't think you need to credit, like, be like, oh, I looked up this picture of a ribbon to draw the ribbon, and like this thing, and like here's my hodgepodge of references. But like, if there's like a portrait that you not copied or like heavily referenced, I think you should do your due diligence and be like, yes, I referenced this almost piece to piece. Though on some occasions, the people that post the OG art trend image might not even be the original person. Yeah, they might not be. Yeah, that's very true. But I feel like we should do our we should do our due diligence a little bit more. But I rarely see anybody ever talk about it. Like, okay, the moon image from when Artemis 2 happened, there was that like rainbow moon, right? That wasn't a NASA image. That was an image from 2025 by a photographer, and and everyone was drawing the pretty moon and calling it the NASA moon, but that wasn't it. I'll be sure to credit Lakeland for their trees. Okay, you better. Yoshi P needs to be on your credits. It's just like certain things that irk me, because you know, if like, what the fuck song is this? Let's see. This is On Our Fates Align. I think it's the crafting thing. Like, I don't think you need a dissertation on like every post, but if you're like heavily referencing something very specific that isn't like a custom post 3D model that you did yourself, I think you should like reference it, even, or like credit it at least. And I know a lot of people just don't do that, and it makes me sad. Hysterium Day theme, I think? I don't think so. I think this is like a scenario theme. Cite your sources. Like, yeah. Or at least try to, especially for like art trends and stuff. I think we could do better collectively as a community to you know, credit our peers who started, especially if like, you know, like with that like hand shadow boob thing, you could find the photographer probably pretty easily. I found the Rainbow Moon guy's Instagram very quickly. And he was active on Reddit at the same time. Like, there's the one thing of, like, the character's face and this, like, little sprite thing going around like this. And nobody seems to know where that came from. There's an artist I know who posts Doki Doki Literature Club art and does credit the account, but not the exact reference used, and it pisses me off they gatekeep. I also, okay, low-key, I hate, art repost accounts. That shit, I don't like those. Even if they credit, I hate those so much. We got a bully art reposters, true. Great. Agreed. Agreed. Who is it, like Ant Style on Twitter? I don't know if they're still around. That's their whole thing, is like reposting other popular artists' art and then getting involved in art drama. Like, they have a say because they repost other people's artwork. I have a lot of beef with artists, okay? Oh my god, remember Cute Smash Art? They repost like a bitch, no credit. I don't know who that is, but that sounds awful. I just hate it because, like, the repost account is getting 100, like, because they can keep up with an algorithm because they don't have to make their own content. So they get way more views than the regular artist's art does. And like, they could be crediting, but it's like, it just, it's always like unfairly skewed towards the reposter, because the reposter can just be like, oh yes, here's 5 posts a day, and you, like, your little art guy is just like, oh my god, I can't even do one. In turn, though, that does make me very happy when communities come together and make something cool. I agree, I agree. But when it's just like a random dude who's like, I'm gonna go take all this artwork and post it on my repost account. They reposted artist's work and call it smash art and would ignore and block all demands of credit. Oh my god. Like the Deltarune art community putting the Lone Tree and Star Walker into other games and such. It's so cool. Every day I log on to Twitter, it's like Deltarune fan art community popping the fuck off right now. I'm like, great. And then Final Fantasy XIV is like, we're killing ourselves right now. Deltarune fan art community kind of go crazy, bro. And obviously that's like something where you don't need to like credit, you know, you're like, this is Deltarune fan art, you know, this is what I'm doing. The true 14 art are the G posers who make memes. Dealt the rune. I still listen to Flower Man like every day of my life. It's in my recommended every day, and I'm like, I could listen to that again, and then I'm like, oh, one more time. This is the this is the Crystarium theme, yeah. This one is. I miss the Crystarium, but there's no need to be there. You can just hang out there, right? Sometimes Deltera music pops up my daily mix and I get instant neuron activations. It's so good! Ugh. Gosh. Also, another art complaint that I have, is, most, artists online are absolutely dog shit at feedback. Okay? For the amount of, like, when Twitter drama pops up and everyone has to have their say, so many of these people actually suck at giving actual feedback. Fucking first day of school on Thursday, I load up my mix. First song, I guess I'm in love. Amazing. I love how, like, to the point that song is. It's such a, like... Fuck you on the weird road. Holy shit, that's such a cute scene with Noelle and Susie if you're not drowning the kids, you know? Lots of feedback is, this person's art sucks for reasons I won't explain. Right? And, like, it's so hard to get, like, good feedback at all. Because most people can only see their art through the lens that they do it. And most of them have very bad fundamentals beyond, like, not, like, most is probably an overgeneralization, but a lot of people just do not have that. And so when you're like, wow, I'm kind of stuck in my artistic development, and you're trying to get help from your peers and people around you, it's very frustrating because nobody really knows how to solve your problems, or help you with your problems. Not even solve them, because most of them are just not. I can't look at artwork beyond what they make. If you're not drowning the kids, out of context goes hard. Yeah, if you're not drowning the kids, you know, it's... I remember, like, being, like, going through chapter 5 and being like, I wonder where the weird route's gonna be. I'm sure it's, like, in all these weird, like, oh, Chris is not gonna go and get... don't interrupt their conversation, Chris. Let's hang out in the hot springs. I was like, oh, this is gonna get weird later, isn't it? Or something. And then it was just one scene. Just one scene. And that's it. And I'm like, oh gosh. And I'm not saying that like people can't give feedback either for art. It's just like art discords are kind of like where people like go to make connections with each other. But and most of them are going to have like some kind of like feedback thing, and you are going to in my experience at least, you get some really superficial feedback that isn't particularly helpful, especially because people are like, well, this is how I would do it, and it's like, cool, we don't even draw the same. Have you seen that if you import Noelle into Chapter 5's Dark World Twitter that's been going around on tweet tiers? No, I have not seen that, as far as I'm aware. Let me see if okay. It's like an alternative what-if scenario? That's crazy. It's crazy we only got Noelle in the party for one chapter. Joel the Sturgeon, look at him! And okay, so going back to the art thing, on top of like artists conglomerating in discords and like art discords to make connections, the other thing that sucks is everyone is trying to shield to each other that nobody actually wants to be friends. Like, everyone's like, I want to make friends, but everyone, not everyone, and it's not everyone, like literally everyone, but it's everyone, like it's a lot of people, where like people are just joining them to get people to like them, and nobody actually wants to be friends. And I'm there being a little dingus, like I want art friends, and then everyone's just like, I'll be your friend if you boost my posts more, or if you tell me nice things about my artwork, and it's only gonna go one way because I can't, I gotta get my follower, I gotta pad my numbers, and it's very frustrating. So many artists are just trying to shield to each other, and no one wants to make actual friends. But I mean that's the same in like a lot of different disciplines and stuff, like game dev or like writing, and it's just like, I hate this fucking hustle culture. Let's just be friends. The Minfilia rescue mission, yes, I found it, put it in the group chat. All right, I'm gonna look. Let me scooch over so I don't hurt my back. Maybe I'll stand up soon. Flowery dance. Oh, this doesn't capture my desktop audio. It might. Now you got Noelle through save editing. You can start another weird route in chapter 5. What? What? What the fuck is this? That's crazy. There's a lot of theories in there. There's a lot of writing. That's like the VTuber. Yeah, it's like, it's just so common to be like, oh my god, guys, let's make friends. And then everyone is just there, like, with the veneer of friendship, but everyone's really just there to get, like, attention. And not that getting, like, attention and, like, hustling to other people is bad, but it's like, we can be honest about it. I think we've hit a point where we can all just say, I want you guys to follow me on social media and like my posts. I've been in one Discord, and it's the most honest Discord I've ever been in, where everyone was like, I will support you, even if I don't give a shit about your work, because it's hard out there. And I think that's so honest and genuine, and I wish that we could all just take that. Making friends with the VTuber community is making stepping stones out of them, yeah. I guess that depends on, like, your objective at the end of the day. Because, like, not everybody is going to, like, want to be a top VTuber, right? But, like, it's the unfortunate side effect of, like, wanting to grow quickly on any, like, given thing. And you have to, and you end up using people, right? You end up using people. I think we can all just start being honest and just be like, yeah, please support me, and then people do, and it's more so among the popular ones. The Cinder drama went crazy. The Cinder drama is crazy. The Cinder drama has too many words that amount to nothing, I think, at the end of the day, right? Like, everyone's an asshole in that, right? Like, that's how it kind of ended. Hi, Felix. What's up, little man? You, Tiny? I still remember seeing the, oh my god, 100-page doc and going omega lol. Yeah. I got a challenge when you done or something if you want to. Hey, person, I don't got time for any of your challenges, but thank you so much. Lazy Cinder's mainly just had fault of being a bad friend and a monster. And like, it's just, I just wish we could be more straightforward with it, you know? Like, I hate the whole, like, faking it. Like, the most honest artists I've ever met are, like, literally webcomic artists. And everybody there is, like, they know the struggle. And they're there to make it better for everybody else. Or attempt to. How about you take my art challenge of drawing a dehydrated cat? When I'm done. I got like way too much shit to do in terms of art. Like, I got an entire comic to go draw. One day I'm gonna draw it on stream, but that's not today. I wanted to do streams where like I would work on the comic, but the screen was blurred so you couldn't actually see anything. And yeah. It's also like, you know, like Art Fight, I think, like Art Fight used to just, like I never participated in Art Fight until a few years ago, but like there's this like anxiety surrounding Art Fight as a thing of like, you're not doing enough, you're not getting attacked enough, you're, and all this stuff that it's like, I don't know, I feel like this people are taking it in like this weird like mega serious thing where you're just drawing for other people. You're just drawing for people who you think look cool, and hopefully people will draw for you. But it's such like a, we can't say that we want fan art, but we're gonna say it in a really in a way that doesn't seem like we're saying what we actually want, because it sounds selfish if we say we want OC fan art, you know, like, if that makes sense. Like, seeing a video that says you're doing Art Fight wrong and stuff like that, it's like, bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? I did for a bit and come back and see how you brought up the Cinder-drama. And what about OC fan art? I didn't bring up the Cinder-drama. we're just talking about mostly how like trying to grow an audience in like online spaces invites a lot of like I don't know how to word it specifically, but it's like everyone knows why you're there, but you're not gonna say it. Is it like subterfuge at the end of the day? So I was talking about Art Fight, where like Art Fight has become this weird like event that's like, I don't want to say prestige, but it's like there's anxiety around it, where like if you don't get enough attacks, you're failing, or if you don't attack enough people, you're failing and stuff. And you have to take it like super seriously and have all these like very good references done and all this stuff. And it feels so like crazy. Like seeing videos that are like, you're doing Art Fight wrong or stuff like that. It feels so insane to me. Like, sometimes I feel insane. Sometimes I feel insane when I see, like, the internet art community. I know, that's me with commissioned art. I know I'm paying, but sometimes I feel like my OCs aren't worth drawing. Aww. I know you've explained Art Fight to me a couple times, but still never fully understood it. It just sounds like complicated art traits. I think it's like technically less complicated art traits because you don't have to talk to anybody, you know? Like you just kind of like make a profile and you're like, here's my cat girl eating a donut. Please draw her eating a donut if you're gonna draw her. And then people will draw her eating donuts and they don't have to ask, and then you get points for your team. And that's Art Fight. And it's such a fun little thing. Like, I did it the last 2 years. I didn't do it this year because I've been busy. But, what's teams? Is there a league? They have 2 teams that you can freely join. It's not a league. It's not that serious, Valen. It's not that serious. Every year they have, like, themed teams that you can join. And whichever, every time you attack somebody, you get a point. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but we can simplify it down to, like, if you draw, like, if you draw something for somebody, you get a point. Your team gets a point. And then at the end, after the month is over, whomsoever team drew more for others, they get a little, like, feel good, you did it, you know? Teamwork. You don't get anything for winning, by the way. There's nothing. Draw art collective point. Yeah. Yeah. But you don't, there's no winning. There's no like this, everyone on this team gets like a donut, you know? Like, not even a pizza party. The team doesn't even get a pizza party. You just get a nice like, oh, your team won. Good job. So that's all Art Fight is. That's all it literally is a gift people artwork. And maybe they'll gift you back. Or someone will gift you. I was on Team Tragedy this year, but I didn't do Art Fight. I didn't even attack a single person. Right, I think I don't get it because I don't see the point of points. The point seems pointless to me. They are pointless, they are. But it's a way to, like, gamify it, you know? Because it's a month-long thing, you know? If that makes sense. It's supposed to be like friendly competition, if that makes sense. It's not supposed to be like something that like winning or losing is different, you know? Like you can't put it on your resume like won art fight 2026, right? Like, oh, I was on Team Tragedy, so and I won, and that's a, and then you know, it's kind of like just you get like a score on your profile of how much you contributed. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of just like participation points at the end of the day. Huge off topic. When playing Retro Rewind, if I get one more customer that gets mad at me over late fees, I'm gonna snap my brother in Christ. You were late. How dare you? Oh, he likes it! Oh my gosh! Little guy. I'm trying to think of something equivalent, but it's like, I don't know, number go up? At the end of the day, it's supposed to just be like an event where you trade, right? But they need it's like, at any point of the year, right? You could be like, go on someone's toy house and you could draw for them, right? At any point, you don't need Art Fight to run, right? But it's like, the incentive is like, it's an event and there's points to be earned in a certain amount of time, which becomes like incentivizing slightly for people. It's not huge, but it's like, it's just kind of like there. Hello, Not Luminosity. Hi. Yo, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Is Gamefied hooked to roll the... Yeah, essentially that's it. The points aren't important unless you're crazy and want to win. Good, what about you? I'm alright. And yeah, at the end, somebody wins. I think Team Comedy won this year. Once again, I didn't participate. I haven't even been back on the site. I know one person, like, they attacked me as, like, a revenge from last year, but I don't know if it really counts as a revenge. Because it's a year late. I don't know what the stipulations are on that, but... Yeah, that's all our fight is. But people make it really crazy. People get real crazy about it. And take it very seriously. I'm gonna move the eyes down because I made them too big. And it's been an hour, so we're gonna ascend. The desk is rising. We're going back up. We're standing. And my monitor's turned again. Oh, okay, I figured it out. I was like, did I finish my drink? I did. We're drawing donuts. Donuts are being drawn. Well, not really. Cat girls are being drawn. Tentatively holding donuts. I did like... Because, okay, like in any art server, most people have OCs, right? And if they don't have OCs, they probably have like a favorite little guy that they'd like drawn. You can do Art Fight any time of the year. Like, it's not something that's particularly difficult to host in like a small group of people. But everyone just waits for the event. Hi BB, hello. Welcome to the stream. I feel like I should reorganize my characters again. Maybe pick some for sketches comms soon that haven't had stuff. You should. You need to reorganize everything. And then once you've organized it, you gotta reorganize it again. But I have so many. Maybe you should try the VSona thing that Ayame's been using. I have so many. Organize your characters. Speaking of reorganizing. I always feel like Valen's like reorganizing efforts never never end. He's like, I'm organizing the things in my physical space, and I'm reorganizing my digital space. I should make a VSona for my police OCs. You should. You should. I reorganized my living room today. Oh! I have a question. Does all the stuff that you buy, like, contain to your room? Or is it, like, contained to your home? To be fair, Valen's digital space gets organized every year. Yeah. Yeah. every... Constantly, right? Constantly. Wow, I finished organizing my life. I'm gonna do it again! Do it one more time. Heyo, heyo! Heyo, baby! I am big Evie now. The shelf looks really good, though. The shelf looks really nice that you finish building every couple months. My stuff is primarily contained in my room, but there is a fair bit elsewhere. You need, like, your own home, you know? This is too long. To fill it with stuff. Long Jam, thank you for the follow. Oh my god! Hi! Holy shit! Holy shit! That's a- oh, hi! Hello? Hello? Thank you for the raid, Naomi Lee. Thank you. Oh my god, hello. Shrimp, oh my god. Naomi? Oh my god, hello. Chatters defend the phone. Hello everybody. Hi. I'm Soren. I'm just a little cat girl just drawing. There's fishing or just drawing and chilling. Hope you had a good stream. Hello. How are you? Welcome. To the windows, to the walls, watch the shrimp burn down these walls. That's amazing. Oh my god. How's the arting? The arting is going good. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Where were you streaming? How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. Hello. Don't let her fool you. She's not just a cat. She's a oh my god, don't reveal it. Don't reveal it. They let me pick the raid? Oh my god. That's a very big number. Hi, I'm just a cat girl that draws. I'm drawing a cat girl eating donuts. I hope you guys like donuts. That's what we've been doing today. This is a work in progress for a book cover for a friend. This is what we're working on right now, and that's what we've been doing today. Thank you so much. Don't be fooled. This cat girl is also a lawyer in the court of Phoenix Wright. I'm very well versed in the Ace Attorney legal system, but not really. Show you all my ghost tricks on Sunday, don't worry. Ghost Trick, my beloved. I started playing it. I've never played it before. It's so funny. I love it. I'm not very far yet. It's really good. It seems really good so far. Stream was good. Just doing some live TD rigging of an OC of mine, so I don't have much art tags to share other than my latest art fight attack. I mean, if you want to share that, feel free. I'll take your art tags. I didn't participate in art fight. I was too busy. I didn't make time for it. I was trying to draw other stuff. Maybe next year. I can't believe it's like our fight month goes by so fast. And I'm like, oh, there's so much time. And then it's over. And I'm like, where did it go? I wanted to share the shelf and blog, but the server is down? What? The server's down. Oh, it is. Oh, is Discord dying? Here's my mod logs. Wait. What? My mod logs OC land. Ooh. Let me go and share this. This looks really good. Oh my god. Holy shit. Your colors. Oh my god. The shapes. This is fantastic. You're fucking cracked. Holy shit. I love the eyes, the eyeshadow. Oh my god. Just the like, everything. Oh my god. The like folding fabric on the sleeves, the nails, the perspective. Oh my god. The hair has so much volume. That's, oh, it's so good. You're cracked. Holy shit. I love Neil's art. I love it too. Oh my god. I'm a fan. I'm a fan now. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And it's like, oh, the little necklace. It's so good. And the background. It just matches. It pulls everything together. She's making a comic too. So I figure, oh my god, another comic. Oh my god. I'm gonna go back to but this is a Naomi Lee's artwork. Very cool. Delicious even. Delicious. I love it. Oh my god, you are so good. More comic people. I'm also making a comic, but I don't draw it on stream. And I'm working on my buffer, so it's taking its time. And I also keep doing illustrations on the side and like commissions. So I'm like, I can't do that. What's your comic about? My comic isn't a revenge story. It's about two people trying to get revenge on one person and fumbling to find the person to get revenge on. And that's essentially the pitch for my comic at the moment. This character is that I'm drawing right now is not a part of my comic. It's just a cat girl. I am a filthy Final Fantasy 14 player, and essentially I just made my 14 Warrior of Light my persona, and yeah. So I draw her eating donuts because she makes me happy. An action comedy mayhap. It's more like a fantasy drama, but I'm not very good at comedy. What's your comic about? And can it be read? Because your art would go hard in a comic if oh my god. Is it a is it readable? Or are you just still working on it? Don't let her hide the fact she's a filthy Savage Raider mods. I don't do it anymore! I'm not a Savage Raider anymore! That life's behind me. My 10 hours in Party Finder is gone. Not very good at comedy, but you're a funny cat girl on Twitch, yeah. We all working on it, hell yeah. I put the life of savage raiding behind me so I could be a more productive artist. Sounds neat. And look forward to it. Mine's still in the works. It's called Bad Rep. Ooh, nice. What is it about? Is it an action comedy? Working on it hell sucks because you're just like, I want to show people, but like it's not like I want to show people who aren't like beta reading it, you know? I just want it to exist, but I know that that's bad for me. For me as like a person. I wish I could like harness the power of just fuck it and throw it out there and just be like, it's there and I'll get to it when I get to it. But I'm like, oh, I work a job and I do other things too, other art things specifically. So I'm like, oh, I gotta make that buffer. I gotta do it. Yeah, that's why I just share things about characters, but share a little of the actual plot or stories. Yeah, I should share more. I'm always just I'm a little nervous. I get spooked. I sent mine off to some friends to get beta read, and upon sending it, I was like screaming. I went to work and I sent it because I'm like, if I'm at work, I won't be compelled to look at it and I don't have to face it, you know? And the first thing I read, I was like, and I like crumpled into a ball, even though it was like positive. I was just like, oh no, they read my cringe. It's got vampires, werewolves, a little bit of Yuri, a little bit of Yaoi. It's, Tony, how to describe elevator pitch in the works, no worries. A little bit of vampires, a little bit of werewolves, a little bit of Yuri and Yaoi. It sounds fantastic. All the perfect ingredients for a great meal. Working on it, permanent status effect that might as well be a curse. Oh no! Oh my god. It's like Twilight for real. Me and my friends been watching Twilight, so I'm a little bit Twilight pill right now. We watched New Moon on Monday, and it's been living in my head rent-free, because I'm like, this sucks so much! Nothing gave me as much motivation as watching Twilight, because I'm like, this made millions of dollars. You almost read that in the tune of Mambo number 5. A little bit of vampires all night long. That's amazing. It just lives in my head rent-free. I work with a girl named that's her name is in the Mambo number 5, and whenever I hear her name, it starts playing. I'd say it's a romance action with a good bit of drama, comedy, and corpo corruption. Ooh. Well, I'd love to read it when you got it all ready. You know, I would love to. Me too. Everyone's just like, I also want to read it. I read like every comic in the webcomic health line, at least in the fandom spaces. I haven't read everything that's just in like the server series. I'm getting that later. We happen DMs about our Blorbos a lot. Hell yeah. You gotta have that kind of friend, you know? You gotta have the Blorbo yapping friend. Friends, friend group, whatever. It's always so fun. Little blorballs make me a little happy. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat. I should have brought my water out here, and I did not do that. Thank you for the welcome. I'm a drop and lurking at some grub. Happy arting. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for hanging out and have good food. Good food. Hi. Thank you for my water. I know you're so awesome for that. I'm still getting through them all, but I also put like 3 on speed. Read the second they update. I'm so bad. Like on the other hand, like the ones that I've read, like Demon Core, Snuffy uploads like every week. I haven't read it in like a month, and I'm like, I'm so behind. I'm just screaming. Like, oh my god. So I guess in the balance of it all, I fall behind on the ones that I've read because I'm reading all the other ones. But I can catch up now. I just haven't yet. I should soon though. I should soon. And then, like, I have a small friend group that does, in my Discord server, we do, like, a weekly, we read, it's only originals, though. We read 5 chapters of an original every week and do, like, a little book club thing. I still haven't gotten 1 chapter of Demon Core read because I want to wait. Oh, fair. It's very good. It's very good. Not even 1 chapter, crazy. Oh. There's so many that don't have fandom spaces that are like just existing there. And I took someone who made one of the spreadsheets, I copied it to my Google Drive and I marked off the ones that I did that I've read. And I'm like, I'll just go down the list, and I haven't done that yet either. There's so much. There's so much content. Who needs to go and look for them? There's just that spreadsheet was a godsend. That's oh yeah. It's so good. Just instead of having to scroll up server series, it's just I'm gonna open the spreadsheet. Pick one that sounds good. Thankfully, Star's been too busy to open more invites. Yeah, I can finally catch up. I miss seeing her all the time in the server, though. I'm just like, oh, she has a big, important, tiring job. And isn't that a mood? I did too. It was nice seeing her the other day for a few minutes. Yeah. When everyone's like, where did she go? And then she pops in like, I'm here. Now I'm gone. There's just like people make so many good stories and it's just so fun to read them. Say just a doodle day? Yeah, pretty much. At least for like the stream stuff. So I worked on this earlier. I got all the base colors done, and because it's a book cover for someone's their book. So then I finished this to this point, and this is not done, but it's I was like, hey, like, is it looking okay? And then they answered me, and they love it, and so I could go work on it. But I also drew this when I was at work, and I was like, we'll work on this instead. Hey, Anja, how are you? I have like a lot. I have like a whole like line of things that I could work on. Like I'm drawing all the time. I take it to work with me so I can draw on my breaks. but yeah, something fun and like easy and lighthearted doodle. I made these doodles a few months ago of like my little cat girl eating food. There's like pasta, there's pizza, and there was another one. Eggs, just like different egg dishes because I like eggs, and I haven't done one in a few months. So I was like, I really want donuts right now. So I was like, I'm gonna draw so many different kinds of donuts. I'm good. I like the cute gremlins in the background. Thank you. That's me. A little gremlin. Took a few days break because Pokopia. Everyone seems to love Pokopia, but I've just like switched to too expensive. Oh. But then I wanted to draw, but my iPad is dead, so I'm waiting for it to charge. Oh my god, no! No! Kitty! Felix! Where were you? Oh my god, hi. My cat was crying at me. And I'm like, where'd you go? So yeah, today's mostly just doodling, but yeah, it's doodling. It's doodling. We doodle. Hi, Felix. Come on. I'll pick you up. Up on the desk you go. Hi. Look how high you are now, because we're standing at the standing desk. Yeah. The first thing I did when the standing desk was built, I was gonna say I built it. I did not build it. My girlfriend built it for me because she's good at building things, and I get frustrated very quickly and go. So she built it, and then the first thing when we found out that it was working, I put my cat on it, and then I was like, "Rise, cat." What are you doing? He a baby. He is a baby. He wants water. He wants me to turn on the tap. Not that he doesn't have water, but he likes water out of the bathroom sink. And he gets all whiny for it. Like, he has a water dish, he has a water fountain, but his preference for water is the bathroom sink. He is a baby. He's a silly little guy. Both my cats are silly in their own ways. Like my other cat, I don't know if he's been given it yet by my girlfriend, but he has to have anti-anxiety medication every day, and he drools everywhere because he doesn't like it. He's not very happy about having to take it every day, but it's made him a lot. I don't want to say nicer because I wouldn't say he was like a mean cat, but he's definitely changed for at least to me the better. He would run away before when like if anybody knocked on the door, and now he doesn't. He kind of comes to cuddle a little bit in his own way. Like he likes to hang out more, and he likes to play more. Wants the bathroom water with a hint of lime scale from the pipes, a fine taste in water. Exactly. He needs that good shit. He needs his minerals. The lime scale minerals. He's so big cozy on the shelf. I don't want to bug him. Oh, little baby. Gray water. I love gray water. Yeah, I'm gonna go give him water because he's gonna keep coming in here and crying, so I'll be right back. Okay, he's gotten his water. He got his yummy, yummy water. He get his little bit of lime scale. You know, it's like buying carbonated water or something. And, you get those bubbles. That's what, like, the lime scale is to him, you know? He's just a little baby. It's my little orange baby. This one is supposed to be like she ate all of it off the plate, you know, and all of them. Like they're just crumbs, you know. She ate all the donuts. Maybe I should make it a box. Because donuts always come in boxes. We're gonna do it, keep the box theme going. No plates. Boop. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. It's been really nice having the standing desk. I'm gonna keep talking about it because I like it, but like, I don't feel nearly as tired. Maybe this is the power of standing, the power of moving. I have so much motion. I can just like walk over somewhere. The only thing that chains me to my desk is my headphone cords. I'm free. This one seems too big. Sitting desk greater than lesser than standing desk. Handstanding oh god. I can't even do a handstand. I think I'd fall and I'd hurt myself. I'm not very coordinated. I'm not built for like what is it? What would a handstand be considered? I want to say aerobics, but that's not it. Gymnastics? That one? Gymnastics, okay. Not aerobics. Catgirl can't do handstand and use feet to use the drawing tablet. 0 out of 10. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine if I was that kind of person? Think about my upper arm strength. My upper body strength would have to be crazy. And I would be drawing without being able to see my screen. That'd be crazy. That's what the standing desk would be useful for, though, because then my feet could reach the tablet. We've all heard about hand-eye coordination, but are you guys ready for hand-feet and eye-feet coordination? Have the monitor below the desk for when you draw with feet. Oh god. I'd have to put like one monitor. That seems like a lot of work. Oh my gosh. I'm not... I think the first step would be I'd have to... What would the first step be to that? I'd have to learn to either draw with my feet or learn to do a handstand, because both of those are going to be necessary. I think I'd have to learn to draw with my feet first, maybe. Or the handstand. I'm not sure. One of them's gonna have to happen first. They're both gonna have to happen in sync though. Well, do you want to start feet first or hand first? What a great question! Oh my god. The song always gets stuck in my head. I think about the all the like moments in Shadowbringers at this point. Alternative, you could also start head first or do a handstand and headstand instead. Oh, I don't want to crush my head. But this would be a really cool performance thing, you know, and you're like, does anyone know an artist who can draw with their feet doing a handstand? This music slaps. It's Shadowbringers! Shadow Dingers! Shadow Pingers! Shadow Felix! So if I sound, I don't know if this is like relevant at the moment, but if I sound kind of far away from the mic, it's because my mic arm is, this desk is wider than either of my last two desks, and my mic arm has been broken since I moved 3 years ago almost, I have to kind of like lean in. So if I'm far away, it's either that I've walked away from my desk because I have the freedom of movement now, or it's because it's slightly further away. I was playing 14 with my girlfriend yesterday in voice, and she was like, I have the music off because I can't hear you. And I'm like, so I'm gonna get a new mic arm when I get paid. But that's on Friday. Next week. In a week. And I'll buy a new mic arm that's not broken and is a little bit longer for my mic. Is this Mount Golg already? Are we this far into the soundtrack? Yes. Oh my god. We're almost done. These soundtracks go by so quick. Finally done setting up Department 2. Oh, that's what you've been up to? Let's see Department 2. These all look so good. Oh my god, there's so much here. This artist gets so much business from you. Oh my gosh. I just learned 14 is on the Switch now. I can raid on the bus. Yeah. If you have internet connection on the bus. I guess. All of those look so good. The artist that you commissioned for those is fantastic. I had somebody, I was talking to somebody this morning, well, it was more like last night, I guess, who talked about like commission loyalty cards. And I was just like, huh, that's an idea. I'm a creature of habit and commission the same people. Fair enough, fair enough. I never like plan to like commission people, but then they're like, I'm open for commission. And I'm like, yoink. Mine. It doesn't happen very often though, because I'm like, I like to save my money. But then there's some people that I'm like, I would love that. The one person I'd want to commission from though is like way too expensive for me to ever like justify unless I became like a millionaire though, because they're like, it's a lot of money to make them stop doing what they're doing to draw stuff for people. And I'm like, oh, I'd have to like think about what I'd want really badly because it's gonna be a lot of money if I did that. Thank you for the follow, Malakia5. Thank you so much. I feel that, yeah. I was getting super nervous commissioning other people because what if they fuck up and ghost me? That's valid as well. Considering how like often that happens to people. I technically got ghosted by the last person who commissioned me, but they also like not by who commissioned me, but the last person I commissioned. But they also kind of finished it to a point where I was like, I'm not really sure what's left. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna like see the finished version to them done, but I mean, it's my phone lock screen now and I like it. There's artists I wish to commission, but they never seem to say if they do commissions, and I don't want to bother them, so I stick with who I typically know already. Fair. I'm like one of those people who are like, I don't like think about, like, I'm not like, oh, I really want to get this commission, this thing from this person. It's more like I see that they've opened commissions on my timeline and I go, that'd be neat. I'm gonna submit an application or whatever their process is. That's how I normally get my commissions. Just like the opportunity pops up, like I see their post and I'm like, yes. I don't commission because past experiences, proportions weren't too wrong, and made me sad. Aw, that sucks. It's so like I have an artist I like. It's my comfort zone, so I don't have to branch out for art. I may not feel vibes with my OCs. That's fair too. You found someone that works for you, and that's good. And it's good for them too, you know? It's like a business deal. Like, you'll draw my OCs. Nearly a boob doesn't equal triple... Wait. Nearly a boobs doesn't equal triple Ds. Oh my god, yes! I have a friend, who talks about this all the time because her OC is like flat, and she gets frustrated all the time because she'll commission people and it's like they make sure to like write this character does not have a chest, right? And then they come back and it's like boobs for days and it's like, no, that wasn't in the brief, like that wasn't there. I feel that too with my cat girl. She's supposed to be flat. Well, sometimes I don't draw her flat, but it's I also get to do whatever I want. But so many times I'll like get a commission, or like I remember I was in a small Discord server that did an art fight thing. So I like just put in my this character basically, and I remember writing specifically, this character does not have a chest, and then I got like, I always appreciate every piece of fan art, but I'm like, oh, the chest is massive. So it takes me a while to warm up to commissioning others. That's so fair. And so understandable too. I commissioned an artist once and they gave her like unimaginable boobs. I had to double take the reference and go, where the fuck did these come from? Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, like, it's like, unless it's like somebody who's like, they're like, I'm gonna give your characters massive boobs regardless, you know? Like, or if it's just like they just didn't comprehend that in the references. I'm not sure. It's always weird that this is like a problem. They're always so big and have no gravity. I mean, that's fine, but it's like when you are like, this character is like tiny, itty bitty titty committee member, and then you commission somebody and they're like big old titties, you know? How do we get from A to Z here, you know? And it's even worse if it's like a skeeb or a scab, whatever those are. And like you don't get a say in it, so after it's done. And then you're like, well, another big titty artwork of my OC. Flat as a board, somehow equals 45 Fs. Yes, yeah. I'm not really like judgmental on how people draw boobs, but it's like if this character is like small, not like huge, you didn't need to add that detail. And it's such a big part too, right? It's like this massive portion of a character's chest is now just, can you fix that? Can you fix the whole thing? That's ironic to me is I have a buddy who draws the hugest tits, and he surprised me one day drawing my main Sona OC, and he actually understood chest size difference. It was like, holy shit, people just lazy, yeah. I'd love to know the math on that. I had a Your Character Here commission where I kind of had that, but it was more like from small to certainly more noticeable. I just kind of accepted it and left it, yeah. Some people get the assignment and other people don't. And it sucks too if you like highlight it in bold, you know, like you're like, hey, can you commission, this is the character that I want commissioned. Please just don't give them too big of a chest. And then they send you the sketch and they're like, tatas. And you're like, this was like one of my like special requests, you know, like not huge. My cat is screaming. I hate to have somebody draw my Lalafell 3 feet tall with at least double T's. Oh my god. I remember somebody else stream talking about that, and it was for their VTuber model. Oh man, that's so expensive if it's a VTuber model. Oh my god. Hi Zane, welcome. Oh my god, our little guy. So I'm not sitting at my desk right now because I'm standing, and my cat is not rolling around in my chair. All I want is a corgi bean as a VTuber model. That's adorable. A corgi bean with a big booty. I try to be open with, yeah, huge boobs exist, and I try not to be confrontational, so I try to passively ask for an adjustment. Fair, fair, fair. I hear VTuber and think big boobs, and that's not always the case. Yeah, thankfully the artist rigger, I forgot, did resize it to the size they wanted. That's good. That's good. It just sucks that you gotta ask, you know? Like, I'm a big boob haver IRL, so like, I like my cat girl to be part of the itty bitty titty kitty committee, if that makes sense. I love whenever I show a picture of myself to like 14 friends or something, and they're like, "You're not a cat girl IRL. You don't have white hair." I'm an itty bitty IRL. I just want more representation that isn't the typical tsundere trope. Fair enough. Think about it, I don't know if I should be thankful, but I guess I mostly avoid the issue because a good chunks of my OCs and adopts have larger chests. Avoids the issue. Fair enough. One day Soren will have huge shields. Yeah, I will in Evercold when I unlock Bastion and I level it to 110. Tara asked me the other day, she was like, how do you think Bastion is going to sheathe their shields? And I'm like, I've not thought about this until you brought it up. I don't know. On their hips? They just shrink? Magic? Like, unless an artist decides to give them blimps or flat chests, it's fine. That's fair. I mean, not everyone is upset about it. I think it's just... I think it can go both ways, but it feels just like the one side just doesn't get like very much representation or is not drawn very often. So when it's like, oh yeah, some women do have small chests, you know, not everyone is like a D, you know, or whatever. Sometimes it's just flat, you know, like and then you have these characters that are like flat and it's, you know, but then someone gives them like the biggest chest ever, and it feels a little bit like hypersexualizing a little bit, which isn't like particularly bad, but it also just like maybe you don't want that, you know. I was gonna say just hide the blades and guns as a sheath. Yeah, they fold up like an ironing board in your hips. I'm a fat Kote. I have 2 Lalas that dress up as Tomberry, named Adventures Tomberry, and the other one's named Cheeber, dress up as a black chocobo reminiscent of my 11 character. That's a lot. He's the only one in that regard, mostly. I'm mostly like I'm not confrontational about it, especially like the last commission I got gave my cat girl a pretty big chest, but I also really liked how it looked. Like I'm like, it's too big, but I'm not gonna like bring it up, you know. Like I have it. I really like it as like a piece of artwork. I have to find it though. I have my mess of folders. Where is it? Is it not here? Oh gosh. How do I have a picture of Teo in this folder but not the commissions? Where did I... Okay, wait. I just saw one of them. That's not the one though. Going, you know, like, and then they were like, here's the progress image, it's not done yet, and I was like, oh, okay, well, it looks really nice. And then and then I haven't heard from them since, so I'm just like, it's done, it's done. I didn't pay that much for it, so but yeah, if they removed the chest line, you could make those smaller, but yeah. It's not like they refused to either, but I was like, I like how it looks a lot, so I'm still just like, I like it. This needs like what, rendering, and that's it. I don't even know what's left. I don't know if it's ever gonna get finished, but I mean, I like it. Technically, the only commission I've ever been scammed on, but I've also commissioned the same person like 3 other times, so I don't know what went on with that. I don't know what went on with that one a little bit. Because whenever they're open, I'm just like... I need to get more art of my Warrior of Light. I have one and I'm super into it, but also not at the same time. I have three portraits of my Warrior of Light, because at the time, it was like around Christmas, and all these artists that I really liked, and one like they did their commissions and then they were like, I'm disappearing forever. And I'm like, oh my god, why? The silly Pokemon one too. Yeah, but you paid for that one. I was like the last batch of commissions before they just erased they just like abandoned social media and were like, I'm gonna play video games for 10 hours a day now. And I have that one. I can grab that one. I actually saw that one in the folder when I was scrolling through it. This one was like $50. And I was like, might as well get on their queue. And there's no boobs, so I can't comment on that, but I was like, damn, I like that little texture. It makes me happy. And then they just disappeared. They're just gone now. This was like Biru 888 or something. The only other person that I've commissioned a few times, and is mostly Violet. Violet is like I would like be like, Violet, I need pixel art. You're better than me. I'd kindly ask for a reduction. If they tried to demand a revision fee, it would be on them because it's a thing listed in the refs and spelled out. I also got tired of doing that or getting told it's my style and I know how to draw small boobs. Like, so I just draw what I want instead. Yeah, that's always. I hate when it's my style is used for like something like that. You know, there's certain things that fall into like, this is my style and like this is how it's going to be. You know, especially when it comes to like, oh, but it doesn't look realistic enough or something. And you're like, I draw cartoons, you know? But it's like, if you're not, if you don't know how or do not like drawing a small chest, then just don't take the commission. Both people could be happy in this outcome, you know? It's not like one person's just taking money and the other one's getting a misrepresented piece of their character, like art piece of their character. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like sometimes, like I flub a little bit because I'm just like, I'll be like drawing the body and I'll be like, oh, there, and then I'm like, I don't really think about it. I'm like, oh, and I've actually made the boobs massive. And then someone's like, can you make them smaller? And I'll be like, I messed up. That's on me, fam. I'll fix it, you know? I did revisions of my old job. There was no it's my style excuse and it was so nice. I have to fix stuff. My job doesn't involve art, but if I mess something up, I gotta fix it, you know? Or go through the process of getting the correct person to go fix it, you know? That sounds so nice. Especially when that stuff is like written on the request. You're like, this is like, please keep this in mind when you're drawing it, you know, and it just gets ignored and you're like, okay. I like it, but I should get it redrawn. Let's see. Oh, wait, are these both yours? Just laying down in the grass. They are. Ooh, yeah, because you have so many alts. I am realizing the time, and I should probably wrap up soon. The one is an aura now. Okay, okay. I don't know. I like... Ugh. Some artists need better customer service sometimes, you know? Like, people are coming to you because they trust you to, like, draw their thing. And if especially if it's, like, a highlighted, keep this in mind thing. Like... and you just ignore it. You just throw it away, and you're like, well, too bad, so sad, it's done. It's like, I just double checked that your character here. I still don't know where the bigger booba came from, just in case I misremembered too. It's just did, you know? I left you two corgi pics on Discord, Spud is EP. Okay, I gotta look at your dogs. Oh my god, look at his big dumpy. Oh my god, I can't believe you sent me his puff butt. His puffy, oh my god, he's so sleepy. He's so round. He's so round. He's so toasted. Yeah, my guy definitely has a flat chest in the reference. Was this the bunny your character here you showed me? I really gotta sit down and draw the one boob meme with the guy looking down at his chest and the girl looking at the chest of my OCs. We checked the 3D models and refs, and my main guy's chest is bigger than the girl's. Oh my god, yes, you should! That's such a good idea. Oh my god, Aorzy and Aetherobics? It's time? Alright, I don't even have to, like... I don't even have to move my chair this time. All right, let's get this open. I like that you hold your points for this one thing. I need to pause the music. I gotta make sure the sound's up. Oh my god. I'll never spin the wheel again, ever, never. Oh, okay, wait, ooh. It's on, okay. Let me make sure that is it capturing the sound? Yes, okay, let's go! Aetherobics time. I'm gonna get rid of my PNG tuber and then now listening. And we're gonna do it! I'm standing!
Come on, Popoto. Let's show everyone some Eorzean Aetherobics.
I gotta turn this up.
Let's get a good stretch.
We gotta turn this up, okay.
Raise your arms up high for a nice shoulder stretch. Now spread your arms to open up your chest and back. One more time. Make large arcs with your arm from side to side. You should feel a stretch in your sides. Now with your other arm. Point towards a faraway destination. Ragnarok, engage. Kneel down, extend your arms and spread your hands like you're showing off a friend's outfit. Switch legs and show off the other side. Now it's time for a new high score. Wind up your arm And punch! Give him another one with the other arm.
I hope every time you do this, you're actually doing it, because I am.
Here comes Shiva. Strike your favorite pose and freeze in place.
You don't do it!
Let's pick up the pace with the Yol dance. Flap your elbows and do little hops from leg to leg. Build up fighting spirit with the sun dance. Move your body as you stomp your foot. Now for some squats. Can you keep up with Popoto? Susano's here. Prevent his blade from striking the party. Plant your legs and push back. One more time. Stand firm and push back. You've done well, but can you keep up with the Mandervilles? Swing your arms as you rock your body back and forth. A full body exercise is the key to staying gentlemanly. Let's wrap up with deep breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Great work! Now get out there and show them what you've got.
We did it. There you go. There you go. We can go back to art now. Yeah, so that is, it's just aerobics using, the emotes from Final Fantasy XIV. It was a thing that they made just before FanFest, for people to, like, get up and move. And you can spend 10,000 channel points to make us do it. And thank you, Zane. I did drink. I did hydrate, yes. I am moving my thing back. I think I'm gonna stop in like 10 minutes. A long stream on a work day. That's crazy. Spoiling the stream. I can't believe you don't do them with me, Ayame. Pump that up to 50k to do it twice. There was a portion when that wasn't new. I used to, like, if I was drawing for a while, I would just pop it on and do it. Like, because it was just like, oh, like I've been sitting down all day and this is like a little exercise thing. It's very adorable that they did that. I did try once and my knee buckled during the Yol dance. Oh no! Your weak ankles. They should make another one. They gotta make like a part 2. Extreme version. Yeah, you gotta do the hard the hard aerobics. I think it's just a neat, fun little video because you're like, oh my god, a video game, exercising, yes. I've had a bad habit of not bending my knees when I walk or do anything, so I've messed up legs. Oh. Well, that's... I didn't know that. Oh, gosh. I do need to fix that. Have you considered bending your knees? It's hard to fix things when you're like, you have a lifetime of not doing them, you know? When you're like, I've spent all my life not walking correctly. It's like, oh. Do you walk like you have stick legs then? Like an action figure with no knee articulation? Oh my god. Assisted squats help as someone who also has trouble moving their knees? It's a subconscious too. I'll go to the store and my legs are just locked in. Oh gosh. The Amaranth leitmotif is still like my favorite little leitmotif ever. It's so good. Oh, I didn't give her the box either. Fit so many donuts in this donut artwork. And I'm so for real about that. I sort of leaned down to hug my grandma because she's 4 feet tall and old. And when I did 2 pops in my left knee, I was stuck in bed with blinding pain for 4 weeks until the muscles cooled down. Oh my god. That sounds awful. Like, 2 pops of your left knee? Oh my god. Yeah, because those muscles would be so, like, underdeveloped and stuff, right? Bend your knees, kids. Doing it right now. Bend your knees to gun shit. If I squat down, I both my knees, like, make this popping sound, and it doesn't hurt. It's just really loud. But that's pretty much all I got. Do those squats and lunges, people. Actually, wall sits. Let's go do some wall sits. I bend my knees all the time. Good, good. And that's at age 30. Once I'm 50, I'm fucked. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna stop soon, but I want to find somebody to raid because there's still. Oh my god, there's so many people here still. Oh my god. I'm really bad at remembering to raid people, so let's go find somebody. Let's go find somebody in the art category to raid. I don't know if anyone has suggestions. I usually like when I finish streaming, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Bye, and then I'll like be done, and then I'm like, oh, I should have raided somebody, but now I'm like, oh god, there's so many people here. Should find somebody to pass this on to. So how shook I was, but I need to, I need to go eat dinner. It's been oh my god, there's so many people. There's so many people streaming art right now. And no one that I follow is streaming art right now. God, all the artists I follow are sleeping. The only people I know are live right now is Iron Mouse or Captain Sparkles. See their art. We should raid somebody who's a little smaller, a little guy. Let's do low to high and we'll find somebody doing something. Oh, that person's drawing Sonic. This person. I've picked this person as my victim. They're drawing a VTuber. Okay, so I'm gonna hit that ending screen. It's gonna happen to raid at any time. The art community loves to share art tags. Yeah, I need to do it more, but I'm usually just like, I really want to go eat my dinner. Streamer has to eat Spam on a plate. I do. I love Spam. But yeah, I'm so bad at remembering. I'll like end stream and be like, I should have raided somebody, and I just don't. I need to be better about that so much. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you. I know they're not here anymore, but the raid from Yomi, oh my god, that's crazy. Seeing 85 people, that's just hot. Oh god, spooked. I felt like I was just in the spotlight, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I have like 5 viewers all the time. Oh god, I'm a little guy. But anyways, I'll be back on Sunday, a little later, and we're gonna play. Oh my god, close the pond. I'll tell her. She hides her numbers when she streams. I do too, but like I get the reports after. Like I'll get like an email that's like, you had like this many viewers, and I'm like, oh okay, I like sit around that. And just seeing 85, I was, oh gosh, I'm just a little guy. Well, close that pond, close that pond. The pond is gone now. Alright, so we're gonna raid someone named Ethereal Peony. And they are, right now, drawing a little guy, a little cat man. So, we'll go over there. I'm gonna go eat food. But, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you had fun standing with me at my standing desk. And yeah, have fun over there. Bye-bye!